So you can see, I mean, you really didn't need, you did need more than one, but you didn't, you basically had 2.7 milliamps, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the longer the integration time, typically the smoother the measurement will be, so that you just have to decide, you know, how smooth the data needs to look. So for instance, look at that one, and then let's look at it, let's change it to short. And you can, you know, see if you see differences. Usually like lower currents, it'll help. But you'll see it makes quite a difference in speed. See? That's what's short, so. You may see differences in the data down here. That's where you can see the noise. So. Okay, so that's basically we have a single measurement now that we can work with. But now we'll move to setting it up, and you can play with that. You can decide here how you'd like to do this. Let me see if I can show you. Suppose I say fixed, and let me make fixed be 100 microamps. Yeah, 100 microamps. Fixed at 100 microamps. And then let's make that same measurement so that you can see the effect of it. So what happened was I locked the parameter analyzer into a mode where it's basically looking in that 100 microamp range. So when the currents exceeded 100 microamps right here, it was out of range for that section of the receiver, if you want to call it that. So it couldn't make the measurement. So it made the measurement below there, see, but anything above 100 microamps, you can see it's like a little bit above it. Then it flattened out, almost like compliance, except it's not really compliance.
Just didn't measure.
It couldn't measure it because that was exceeding the range of the A to D. And so what the instrument is good at doing is it's moving that window of the A to D to make these measurements. And so in this case I said, no, don't move it, fix it. And so I got this portion, but I can't get anything above that. This fixed is going to be the fastest because there's no seeking of the proper range. Auto says, let me get some points and see where I have to be to make these measurements. So, okay? And like I said, I'm sort of explaining it simply. There's some good application notes that really get into it, but I'm going to go back to limited auto. And I think there's a description of that within the WaveView manuals as well. So. Alright, so we're back to where we have a measurement. I'm just going to save that. Now, what I've been doing down here, see how there is a spot yellow here, that's for the data. I'm just saying I don't care about this data, I'm not going to bother to save it yet. So I'm just saying omit the data when I save the project. So I've got a project, but I don't have any measurement data saved with it. So if you were to come back in and recall this project and go to look at reports, you'd be like, where'd my data go? Well, we never saved it. So I made an intentional choice there not to save it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do probably is align the wafer and get the wafer properly aligned left to right. So we'll go back to nucleus for that. And we'll have to probably want to do like a 2-point alignment of some type here. What I like to do on mine is I've always run multiple monitors. I run WaveView in one and Nucleus in the other, just because Nucleus is kind of has this approach of multiple windows, which can be nice, but it also makes management sometimes a little bit more difficult. So. Okay. Right there.
No. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
I guess we didn't get trimmers that only you can operate.
So?
We don't know how to do that. So
The alignment mark?
Oh, do you know how to do it? Okay. Let's see. So let's do it. Let's align within one of our, whatever we've decided to call them, super reticle, or let's align just across this here for the moment. So I haven't done this myself for quite a while. Didn't alignment, press start. Okay, so we'll use standard.
We're doing 2-point alignment.
Right, yes, we're doing 2 coordinates,
Yeah.
2 points, right? And then use automatic expose. Okay. That's next. So let's try that one. And then
And we should mark it with this mark for the first point.
Right. We'll do that.
And put it here.
Okay. And now we'll move
In
to
the middle here.
Hmm?
If you should put it in the middle here, this mark here. Yeah. This one over here.
Right,
Okay. Then should press next.
Yeah, actually I already did the next, so we need to be at the other.
Yeah, we should be at
We need to be over here. What I don't like to do here, though, I'd rather take the chuck. There it is. I'd rather move to separate. I don't want it up and down as we. Oops. Let's go back to here.
And then you should return again.
Yeah. I don't like that. Is that dragging?
Yeah. Just a second. I don't want to damage myself.
No,
Yeah.
it's not dragging.
No, it's just wiggling.
Because it's not under
Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be in contact. But
So
I was just
it
nervous.
doesn't.
Okay. Good. Yeah. That's the first one we tested right here. So now we go back to this one. And how does it look when it goes? So it's not great yet. Yeah, it's not great. Never liked this. There's another way to do it. I forget how to do it. What I wanted. I'm gonna do. That moves to reference. I want to set reference.
So if you right click on this one.
I thought it was right clicking here to set reference. Isn't it?
I think
That moves to reference, but I'm looking for the place to set reference.
it's right if you right click on this one. It has set to current.
Oh, okay. It used to be, I thought you could go right click on this one, add new position. Well, I can add that position. That's not what I wanted. Set to current position. Okay, I can set it to there. Oh, it's over here. Set
Set
reference guide.
reference.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So I'm going to start there. Max distance though, 90 millimeters. Okay, so I move to that location, move to the second one. I had set a new point. So I set this point to come back to here.
How did you add it? How did you add this one?
I did right click over here. Let's see. Okay. If you right click over here, you can say add a new position.
I see. Okay.
This might be a point you don't want to take because you're probably going to be showing people something we're doing wrong. We may confuse them.